Hello, hello. So it's Monday. I didn't blog over the weekend. I was quite busy doing one thing or another. Bit of a down day yesterday, but not too bad today. Not 100%, but not low, if that makes sense. But anyway, over the weekend, some equipment turned up. So, and I went out also and got a few bits and bobs. So I'm pretty much there or thereabouts with the stuff I need. So, what have I got? Well, obviously, these aren't new. I've got some trunks. They go underneath the, and I've got a couple of pairs, just in case, because you never know. Now, I already had some neoprene water shoes. Now, this is quite good for the winter, because if you're in the sea, quite handy. They're quite soft, malleable. You can swim in these. Bearing in mind cold water swimming, you don't need to swim for very long. So I've got a pair of those, which is cool. So I shall wear those with the wetsuit, and it's a matching colour, which just so happens to be a bit of luck, really. What else have I got? Well, I went for the Speedo goggles. So these are what I call BioFuse Flexible Comfort, and they're anti-fog, which is quite handy for, which is quite important for outdoor swimming. Goggles are important for swimming outdoors because, especially in rivers, because you don't know what's underneath the bed, and if you need to look on the bed, so reeds or maybe some objects. Hence the reason for the shoes, because there could be anything in there. Could be glass, could be anything. You just don't know if you're going to cut yourself. So there we go. That's those. I haven't even opened those yet, so we'll have a look at those. Next thing I've got is this bright orange swimming hat. Now apparently it's best to be seen, obviously, if you're going to be swimming. So if it's like a boat or a craft or anything else coming along, you need to be able to be seen. And also, of course, if you get into difficulties, which if you're sensible, if you take the correct precautions, if you're careful, you shouldn't do. But if you do this, people can see you at least. Next thing, to combat the real cold, is a pair of wetsuit gloves, neoprene wetsuit gloves. So tight, but that's the way they should be. Now these are pure neoprene. They're designed to go down to, and they've got it's a grippy, so you can grip on things, and you want to come out of the banks. So I want those. Now this is quite an important bit of kit. This is a changing poncho. So if you're by the river, obviously, and it's cold, the most important thing you could possibly do is get as warm as possible, as quick as possible. And this allows you to change. So it's a complete poncho. It covers your body. So it allows you to change without showing your modesty. Right, just your modesty. And it's also microfiber, so it's very warm. Along with towels and a variety of other clothing you take. What's this? Warning. Keep this bag from small children. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's the range, a special microfiber poncho. Which is cool. Put that back in there. Zip it up. Zip it. That. The final thing is, I bought this, which is a waterproof 30-litre bag, completely waterproof, so everything in here remains dry, which is really, really important. So you can take your stuff, and then when it's wet, you can put the stuff back in it at a later date. Very, very important, because the last thing you need when you come out is to be faffing about with things that are wet and damp and various other stuff. So that is my my bag for all my gear. So we're pretty much there with all this stuff. So the next thing is going to be is to actually get into some water, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing it for, and I to get in the water. So there we have it. That's all the gear. Obviously a towel, obviously, and some warm stuff to change into. So this week, I don't know when this week, but this week at the moment is going to be the first of the swims. Now, I'm not sure whether it's going to be the river. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go to a lake. I hope to meet up with my brother this week at his swimming lake, which is a place that he goes to on a fairly regular basis. He does these things. So watch this space for some actual swimming. Weather's getting quite cold now, so I think the waters are going to be pretty chilly. But there you go. That's what I'm in it for, aren't I? So yeah, watch this space on that one, and I'll speak soon. See you later.